from our partners, who are going also to speak to us as young people and generally about the program. So I just want to confirm that this session is live on Facebook and on YouTube. And for those young people who applied, and for those ones who intend to even to participate in the program in the next year. Just in the interest of time, I understand our chief guest, Mr. Raymond Cheng, had indicated that he has another meeting. So I'll try my best to ensure that I'm asking someone to mute their mic. Kindly mute their mic. Hello. Thank you. So in the interest of time, I'll briefly share about the program. I can see Mr. Apologies, just a minute. Apologies for that. Someone was trying to reach out. They had not received the meeting link, so I had to forward that. We apologize for that inconvenience. Like I said, we are going to officially launch this event, the judging process, Top 35 Under 35, and the main speaker has already joined. So in the interest of time, I'm going to briefly share about the program, what it entails, and then I will invite him officially open the process. Later on, I will give a chance to all our partners to say a word with regards to the program, their contribution to the program, and the long time, their work there out there with young people in various counties, in various sectors. So ladies and gentlemen, on your screen, you can see it's a PowerPoint on Top 35 Under 35 program. With this PowerPoint, it basically seeks to show, it shows the main objectives of the program and the specific categories that we intend to award young people. On your screen, you can see we had 4 key objectives guiding the program. The first one, it was to identify, award, and celebrate 35 young people who are doing exemplary work in various sectors. The second objective is on promoting partnerships and sustainable development for those 35 young people. And this came up as a result of the feedback we received from the 35 individuals we awarded last year For them, the issue of aspects of partnership and linkages was key to them in boosting the initiative they are running, in boosting their interventions. We are also keen on scaling up various innovations that will come up from this project in various counties at the same time, in various innovations hubs that have been established by the government and even other private institutions. The last objective is to provide mentorship for the 35 individuals. Again, this one is more on apprenticeship opportunities, although we'll also have the physical engagement one-on-one trainings with the 35 individuals. This year, we intend to award young people in the various category, but before that, in terms of the process, we started by releasing a call for application in May, and now we are in the second phase, which entails the award. Later on, these 35 individuals will undergo a mentorship, and lastly, they'll be tasked to pass that knowledge and skills to other young people out there. On your screen, those are images of our key guests those were our key guests during the launch of the call for application. It was graced by Mr. Raymond Rocheng, who is the Secretary of Affairs from the State Department for Youth. He was accompanied by Mr. Roy Sasaka, who is the CEO, National Youth Council. And we also had Madam Florence Sievo, who is the country coordinator for Sustainable Development Goals SDG Kenya Forum. This call for application ran for a period of 1 month, and we targeted young people in the following categories: health services, ICT, manufacturing, environment, creative arts, hospitality, agriculture, media, sports, transport, exemplary leadership, education, human rights, legal advocate, member of county assembly, and member of parliament. As of 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen, as of 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen, we had received about 2,347 applications from young people across the country. These were scattered in the various categories that we seek to award young people. Out of these, 51% were male, 49% were female, and about the average age of the applicants was 28 years. Later on, we had to narrow down to give statistics based on education, the employment status, and their capability of those young people. And we are happy to report that also this year we had about 35 young people in the refugee camps submitting their applications to the various categories. And also out of the 2,347 applications, 2.6% were persons living with disability. And we went ahead to at least break down this figure. We realized that out of the 2.6% young people living with disability, 1.1 had the physical challenge, 0.9 had hearing impairment, 0.2 had a speech impairment, and lastly 0.28 had a visual challenge. Out of the total number of applications, that's 2,347 applications, 63% had a university education level, 22% had a college education level, 8.6 had secondary, 3.7 had tertiary, 1.6 primary, and 0.1 had none. In terms of employment, about 19.5 were on contractual employment, 41.5 self-employed, 5.8 on casual employment, and 15.46 on permanent employment. Lastly, 16.99 were not employed at the time of application. From the total number of application, 52% applied. They applied. About 47.6 were nominated by their friends, their relatives, or colleagues in the various institutions or sectors. In terms of the applications per category, 21.8 young people submitted their applications under the exemplary leadership. Human rights category had 11.7%, health service had 10.3%, sports had 9.9%, education category had 8.5%, technology had 6.8%, environment 6.4%, manufacturing 5.2%, agriculture had 5.1%, creative arts 4.6%, media 3.2%, legal advocate 2.6%, hospitality industry sector had 2.3%, member of county assembly had 1.2%, and lastly, the transport industry had the lowest number of applications, which stood at 0.7%. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how young people applied. But basically, like I said, this program seeks to identify young people who are doing exemplary work in these sectors, celebrate them, and also take them through 1-year mentorship. The individuals are also expected to pass that knowledge and skills to other young people from the community they reside. With this, we seek to reach a huge number of young people who are interested in the kind of work they are doing. And also with this program, we seek to also provide that platform for them to interact with other experts in the same field, and even the judges and even the partners who have come on board to support this program. Like I said, we are also keen on the aspect of innovation, the aspect of creativity. This year, from the 2,347 applications, we have narrowed down to about 100 candidates who are going to face the judges in the various categories. It's the role of the judges to ensure that we have the best candidates being awarded this year, being celebrated this year, and also to ensure that these young people receive the kind of mentorship required. From the recommendations we received last year, of course, majority of them felt it's good for them to be linked to various experts, for them to acquire the practical experience needed to boost their businesses, to boost their initiatives they are running, to boost their organization. And that's what we seek to offer this year as Youth Agenda. In collaboration with the State Department for Youth, in collaboration with the National Youth Council, in collaboration with Zalendo Trust, in collaboration with Kenya Association of Manufacturers, International Labour Organization, Straight Talk Foundation, and many other partners who have come on board, we are going to ensure that these 35 young people receive the quality mentorship they deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, in the interest of time, I want to invite Mr. Raymond Ocheng, who is our key guest of the day, to officially launch this session, because he had indicated earlier that he has another meeting, and he'll be leaving the session by 8:40. So I will invite Mr. Raymond Ocheng to give his remarks, and then later on, I will invite our partners and sponsors who are supporting this year's program to give their remarks. Lastly, I will invite our program manager, who will later on give a vote of thanks, way forward, and thereafter we will move to the first judging process of the exemplary leadership category, which is set to commence at 9 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to invite Mr. Raymond Ocheng, who is representing the State Department for Youth and the ministry at large, to give his remarks. Karibu sana, Bwana Raymond.
Thank you so much, CEO, and everybody. We are very glad as a ministry and the State Department to be part of this great campaign of Top 35, Under 35, 2021. We were part of 2020, and it was a great step in the youth space to celebrate young people and to be part of what moves young people forward. That notwithstanding, I want to take this opportunity that as the State Department for Youth Affairs, we are fully in support of the initiative by the Youth Agenda, and this also should be a good example to many other youth-serving organizations for being proactive and also to be at the highest level of doing programs and projects that would impact the youth of this country, not in a small way, but in a big way. So with those, allow me to make my remarks, official remarks for the event. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm delighted to grace this noble exercise that seeks to identify and celebrate exemplary youth in various sectors. Indeed, it has been a journey that has taught and motivated us to continue serving in our capacities. Youth have demonstrated their motivation to create a better world by finding solutions to the challenges they face in everyday's life. Though throughout the process, we have seen innovation and creativity by the youth that need to be nurtured and elevated to the next level. This specifically points out to the great success that we had in 2020 to a point that His Excellency, the President's speech, acknowledged and appreciated what Youth Agenda had done. And also the ministry was midwifing at the highest level this great initiative of celebrating youth innovations. Today, I am glad to commission the judging exercise of 100 young people selected from a total of 2,347 applicants. Out of the 100 shortlisted candidates, 35 will be selected, unveiled, and celebrated during the International Youth Week. I am glad to note the participation of special interest groups, and that include persons living with disabilities and also the refugees. And on this note, we encourage and recommend that we also include these great constituents of the young people who equally have a right to participate in national development and also are having great aspirations and ambitions to be part of great livelihoods through partnership support. Ladies and gentlemen, these awards are part of the major youth empowerment program by the Youth Agenda, which is complete mentorship and engagement of the youth for a one-year period. The 35 youth will undergo a 6 months mentorship and later linked to 3 mentees, each from their home counties for a maximum of 6 months. And on this, we want to commend the partners who have come on board to ensure that these young people are mentored and are shepherded in the right way towards them achieving what they aspire to have done from the beginning. I join other speakers today in appreciating the team, the experts of judges selected to vet and ensure the best 35 are celebrated and receive quality mentorship. I also want to express my gratitude to all partners and sponsors like the National Youth Council from the State Department, Mzalendo Trust, Straight Talk Foundation, Kenya Association of Manufacturers, International Labour Organizations, among other partners who are supporting this great initiative and committing to ensure 35 youth receive the mentorship required. I want to call upon other partners and let us join hands to ensure this noble program sees a fruitful and a successful takeoff and launch. Lastly, I want to congratulate Youth Agenda as an institution under the leadership of the robust, the proactive CEO, Mr. Victor Nyongesa, for the impactful work you are doing and you are continuing to do. And we want to see that go throughout the whole process and the whole year. And for remaining our long-term partner in empowering the youth and creating a conducive environment for them to thrive and become successful. Ladies and gentlemen, with these few remarks, I take this opportunity to officially commission the judging process, and we look forward to the award ceremony in a few days or weeks to come. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to therefore declare and commission the judging process to start. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Bwana Secretary, for joining us and for commissioning this process. Thank you for remaining supportive to Youth Agenda, for being our partner for many years. And we look forward to continue working with your office to ensure the success of this program and many, many more that will come. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, allow me now to give a chance to our partners, our sponsors, also to give their remarks before Mr. Raymond leaves. I will start with Mr. Kenny Kaburu, who is the Executive Director of Straight Talk Foundation, to give his remarks. Karibu sana, Bwana Kenny.
Thank you very much, Victor, and all the partners involved. It's really a pleasure to be part of this judging process. And of course, when it comes to young people, we are very much excited. So without, because I can see that you're pressed of time, that we're supposed to start the judging process at 9. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to go straight to my remarks. To our guest of honor, Honorable Raymond Ocheng, the delegates, fellow judges, our nominees for the day, and for those that will be featured at the end of this exercise, and those that will have reached this far, and all protocols of serve. I am Kenny Kaburu, team lead at State Foundation Kenya. I would like to thank the organizers, the Youth Agenda, and all the partners, including our organization. It is days like this that we recognize fellow young people, that reminds organizations like State Foundation what the job we are doing is indeed bearing fruit. As a abbreviated communication organization, State Foundation uses various means to ensure days like today will happen. When targeting 20 to 24 years old and youth and adolescents, and help them be in position to make those important decisions to overcome the challenges they are faced with during those formative years of their youth. These are years that many will end up making decisions that will affect their progress and fall by the wayside, and we may never get to see them in such podiums, unfortunately. However, through the work we are doing through our State of clubs, publications for both the primary, secondary school, as well as out of school adolescents, comics like the recent we are doing with the SIF through AMREF, Code Bazoo, the radio, State of Radio, and our State of podcast, structured virtual webinars, State of mobile hub, online health and advocacy campaigns, and targeted annual festivals that we target young people. We are proud to have reached over 3.5 million adolescents and have achieved over 80,000 referrals to various health facilities since 2012. And today, as we back on the judging exercise, I call the judges to be impartial, critical, and aware that this is not just about the 35 that we shall name later after this very important exercise. This is about the thousands out there that may not be here today with us, but we'll be looking up to the ones we shall make that shall make the cut after this very important exercise. I hope to mingle and meet with the many of those participating, and hopefully we shall be able to unify our efforts. Thanks again for the opportunity to be part of this auspicious event. And as we start this exercise, I call on all of us to keep focus on that big picture. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, partners. And thank you, the nominees.
Thank you very much, Bwana Kaburu, for that brief remarks. For us as Youth Agenda, again, we are grateful to have a Straight Talk Foundation supporting this program. And from the meetings we've had, we look forward to continue working with your office to ensure the mentorship of this program is successful, and even the other program that we seek to run in various counties. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to invite Madam Sally from Kenya Association of Manufacturers to also give remarks on behalf of Kenya Association of Manufacturers. Karibu sana, Madam Sally. Perhaps as she organized her presentation, at this point, allow me to invite Mr. Alex from the Lender Trust. Alex is the program coordinator from the Lender Trust. Karibu sana Bwana Alex.
Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. Hopefully I can be heard.
Yes,
can I be heard, Victor?
Yes, we can.
Thank you very much. So the chief guest, Raymond Ochieng, all protocols observed rather. Allow me to take this opportunity to congratulate the Youth Agenda for the noble initiative that they have undertaken to ensure that the thus far marginalized majority, which is the youth, are taken care of. So speaking on behalf of my executive director, who had hoped she would attend this, but because of pressing engagements, she did not manage to. I just wish to take this opportunity to offer our unqualified support for the initiative, and we sincerely look forward to ensuring its sustainability. As Mzalendo Trust, we are happy to plug in through our various initiatives, our various focus areas that we undertake, including knowledge generation. Remember, we are key in doing research that informs empirically guided, grounded, fact-grounded advocacy. We undertake advocacy to see how well youths can be represented, our focus area being parliament. Thirdly, we do some bit of showcasing. You remember our latest version of our scorecard. One of the categories that we have deliberately created is that of the youths, just to showcase the work that the youths do in parliament. In addition, we do some sort of incentivization similar to what the Youth Agenda are doing. At the end of every year, we award youths who are outstanding in the legislative processes through our annual Shujaz Awards. And also we do bits of capacitation. So as Mzalendo Trust, we look forward to plugging, seeing how well we can ensure that this process, this noble initiative that you undertaken, sees its logical conclusion and so successfully. So do get it from our executive director that Mzalendo Trust entirely is fully committed 100% to ensure that this process sees its success, and we wish you the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bwana Alex, for those remarks and for remaining our partner for many years. At this point, I want to invite Madam Sally. Are you there? Are you there, Madam Sally? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the CEO for National Youth Council, Mr. Roy Sasaka, to give his remarks. Karibu sana Bwana Roy.
Thank you so much, CEO, Youth Agenda. I think after having listened to the key speaker, Bwana Secretary, give the remarks, I may not have so much to say. Maybe I will just want to say, as part of the judges in this process, we are excited, we are energized, and I believe this process, and I think just sharing across with other judges, is that this process not only identifies the innovations of the young people, but also offers a platform for us to give them feedback and also to mentor them. So I think just a call out to my fellow judges who are going to be part of this process is that let us make it interactive, fun. Let's give the young people feedback. Let's also, if we can get a second to mentor them, let's mentor and inspire them. Because when you look at it from the person who is participating, it's a great milestone to them. Let's make it enjoyable also for them. I think as National Youth Council, we just want to say that we support this, we will work together, and we're excited that this program is now on the phase 2 and is going to actually bring out the best brilliant minds by the young people. I think that is all from me, Victor. I don't have so much because I think much has been covered, especially by the guest speaker, and especially applauding also the partners who have come on board to make sure this is a success. Thank you, and over to you, Victor.
Thank you so much, Bwana Roy, for remaining our partner and for ensuring that we walk the same journey to ensure that this program is successful. Indeed, National Youth Council has remained a great partner to Youth Agenda for many years. Let me say since 1997. When 1997, when Youth Agenda had the first National Youth Convention that led to the establishment, that gave a recommendation for the establishment of National Youth Council, and you've remained a great partner in supporting our programs. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I think I'm still waiting for Madam Sally, but in the interest of time, I'll call it, sorry. Hello, Madam Sally, are you there? Okay. In the interest of time, I think the judging process has been declared open. And at this point, I just want to invite our program manager to give us the way forward from here. What next? Karibu sana, Bwana Martin.
So sorry for that. So thank you very much. My name is Martin Mugambi. I'm the program leader at the Youth Agenda. Okay, so it's an honor to host you today in today's Zoom meeting. To our chief guest, Mr. Raymond Ochieng, the Secretary General, Youth Affairs, we would like to thank you for honoring our call to grace today's launch of the judging process, even though it was on such a short notice. This clearly shows your personal commitment under the ministry in promoting youth agenda in the country. To our partners and sponsors, the National Youth Council, through the CEO, Mr. Raymond Saka, Mzalendo Trust, under the leadership of Madam Caroline, who is presented by Mr. Alex Ogutu, Straight Talk Foundation, through Mr. Kenny Kaburu, Madam Sally, who is representing the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, Mr. Geoffrey from International Labor Law Organizations, partners who due to various reasons didn't manage to join us today, our esteemed judges, and not forgetting the over 2,347 to 35 under 35 applicants of this year 2021. First and foremost, let me convey our sincere appreciation to the Youth Agenda Kenya, to everyone who has blessed us with this, with their presence, and took their valuable time out of their busy schedule to be with us today in supporting this noble initiative, which seeks to identify, recognize, and award exemplary work by our youth in the country. Indeed, you have been and will remain our support system as an organization as we enter the third stage of the award process of the top 35 under 35, where the 100 shortlisted candidate will be facing the judges and the top 5 selected for the awards. You will continue being our key pillar in the process, even as we plan for the unveiling and celebrating the exemplary youth during the International Youth Week, scheduled for the 12th of August 2021. As no program can become successful without a single person, so I extend my big thanks to our team at Youth Agenda under the able leadership of our CEO, Mr. Victor Nyongesa, the programs team, communication, and even the finance team for their support and commitment in the cause. Thank you guys for making this process so far a success. On the way forward, as pointed out by our CEO, today we shall be starting the judging process where the 100 selected applicants will be facing judges under various categories. The exercise will be a week long, hoping to finalize by this Friday, that is on 30th, 2021. Our team will be reaching out to various candidates to schedule interview sessions. From all of us at Youth Agenda, we wish all the shortlisted candidates all the best. In conclusion, thanks to all the people who are directly or indirectly helping to make the award process a success. Barikiweni sana, asanteni. So from here, we are going to the next stage of the judging process, whereby we are meeting the exemplary category, which is scheduled to start exactly at 9 a.m. So to our judges and the applicants who are in that category, we'll be meeting shortly for the judging process to continue. So from us here at Youth Agenda, we'd like to wish you a blessed day and a blessed week. And let's hope that we are going to achieve this agenda as we have planned. Thank you very much to everyone who has joined us today. And from here at Youth Agenda, we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wishing you all the best too. Thank you.